All right, guys. So it is now time to talk about our calendars. Okay. So I have created a document. This document will help you to track whatever progress it is that you are making throughout your Genius Hour project. So this particular calendar that I'm using is the same one that will be provided to you guys. As you guys can see, I have used some of the extra space, May 2020 Genius Hour tracking calendar. And then since I have been running this project a little bit longer than you guys can see that my data that I'm inputting actually starts here on Friday the 1st. And as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm inputting each and every mileage from the rides on those particular days. So March 1st, 2nd, 3rd, no ride. 4th, 5th, 6th, no ride. 7th, 8th, 9th, and then on the 10th, I did not ride. And then over the last couple of days, as you guys can see, I've ridden 33.33 miles, and then today I rode 9.76 miles. So I am tracking my daily progress, and as you guys can see, this is a living document. So it's up to change because there's a couple boxes up here. These two boxes up here. This one is tracking. I'm just adding to the number every single time I ride how many miles I've ridden this month. And then the one next to it, obviously, is average miles per day. So how many miles per day on average am I riding right now during my Genius Hour project? Now, for some of you guys, this may look way different. Okay, for some of you folks, let's use the example of you folks that are playing video games out there, and you're tracking your progress in video games. You may write down how many games you played that day, and what was your KD, and what was your total damage output for that particular day. By doing that, maybe your averages are your average KD per match, your average damage per match, and your average amount of games played per day. For some of you other folks, baking was a really big one. I had a lot of people that are going to be doing some baking projects. Maybe you're tracking what you're baking on particular days, how much you're baking, how many times you're doing it per week, those types of things, right? A lot of this, since there's so much freedom in this project, is really going to be up to you guys to figure out what you're going to track. Through your goals, you should be able to set up some of that, as well as just some data that you're collecting, just to kind of reveal to yourself. Like, for example, once I put in all this data on this tracking calendar, it makes me a little bit more hungry. And what I mean by that is my average miles per day is only 13.92. If I'm riding 15 miles an hour, right? You've got to figure that's less than an hour's worth of riding per day. It's not that much. It opened my eyes a little bit. So what would happen if I made myself average an hour and a half a day? How many more miles on average would I be riding per day? And this is the type of data that kind of helps to not only open your eyes to your own project, but maybe push you in your project as well. As you can see, this calendar runs all the way through June 19th, and then we hit summer break. This calendar, once again, is just a tool for you guys to track. So use it as you see fit. Obviously, it's something that I will be checking every week. I want you guys to be submitting this same calendar every week, just with the new update. And we'll talk a little bit about that later.